You hope...
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, yourself.
But...
Go yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then...
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
How do you think that about...
Yes, I think this is the best video you will see today. According to this tweet, breaking, Elon Musk tells advertisers to go F themselves if they are going to try and blackmail him on his own platform. And this is exactly why Elon Musk was a perfect person to buy Twitter. If somebody gonna try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go F yourself. But go F yourself, is that clear? I hope it is. I have never seen Elon Musk going off like this. I'm going to play this video so you can see exactly what I'm talking about.
Now, obviously, you know that there's a public perception that, and you're clarifying this now, but there's a public perception that that was part of a apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope...
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, yourself.
But...
Go yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then...
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising. If you believe that this is the one part of your business where you will be beholden to those who have this view, what do you do?
F-Y.
I understand that, but there's a reality too, right?
Yes. No.
I mean, Linda Yaccarino's right here, and she's got to sell advertising.
Absolutely. So, totally. No. Actually, what this advertising boycott is going to do, it's going to kill the company.
And do you think that
and the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail.
But those advertisers, I imagine, are going to say, we didn't kill the company.
Oh yeah.
They're going to say,
tell it to Earth.
But they're going to say, Elon, that you killed the company because you said these things, and that they were inappropriate things, and that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform, right? That's what they're going to say.
And let's see how Earth responds to that.
So this.
Yes, I think this is amazing. Advertiser thought they will use this strategy to call people to pull up so he can succumb to their censorship. Elon Musk refusing to bow down is the most important thing I have seen.
I spoke to a detective in Pearse Street on Saturday who was actively engaged with the social media companies throughout Thursday, who was actively engaged with TikTok, actively engaged with Meta, so Instagram and Facebook, who was actively engaged with Twitter or X. She said very clearly that social media companies, in particular TikTok and Meta, they were responding, they were engaging with Gardaí, and they were taking down these vile posts as they came up. X were not. They didn't engage. They did not fulfill their own community standards. And that is why we are moving to a situation where these companies do not get to self-monitor. That's why Commission the Man has been established, to make sure that these companies are held responsible, because while some were responsible, others were not. So let me reassure you, Gardaí were seized of this. They were engaging. They were engaging directly with the social media companies.
I could not even imagine Elon Musk can say this. They have been doing this to other platforms. You know, like when They come up to you and instruct you, deplatform this person, censor this person, and immediately you reject that, they will start pulling off advertisement on your platform. Elon Musk has realized the strategy they have been using, now coming out to tell these people to go F themselves. It is a clear message to people who own platforms to understand that you have right and you have the capability to control what they tell you to do. You become a slave behind these advertisers. Oh, I've seen Donald Trump on your platform. Go and delete that video. Oh, I will pull off advertisers on your platform. Now, this is just in relation with Danny White. An advertiser had to call him to pull off a video of Donald Trump because he told him clearly, go F yourself. That is how it is done. If you don't do like this, they will continue. Now they will clearly know who exactly is Elon Musk. Because to him, they thought he would be like Mark Zuckerberg. Anything they say, you censor. Anything they say, it is crazy. Don't give power to these people. Elon Musk is the best person that could do this. When I check around, I don't see any person that can act the way he's doing. Look at what we are seeing on Twitter recently. Some videos we cannot see just in relation to what happened in Ireland. They had to call social media platforms to censor people. Twitter rejected. I think I saw them coming out to say, oh, they call TikTok second, they call this one a second. Twitter rejected to do that. So you will see exactly how some of these government operate. Any issue, they call you to censor someone. They call you to do this. Then how would the people see the real information if you continue to suppress? It is high time people realize. I could not imagine, watching this video. I don't usually create videos at this hour, but when I saw this, it triggered me a lot to actually pull this video because it is really important.
The government is addressing the extremist content online, like hate speech and incitement to violence, and Cumashuana Man is Ireland's new online safety and media regulator and will also be joint regulator along with the European Commission for the EU Digital Services Act. My department has ongoing engagement with An Cumashuana, and I, having met them 2 weeks ago, met with An Cumashuana again yesterday for an update on last week's events, and they informed me that they had engaged immediately with the large platforms and with the Gardaí and the European Commission, and that the platforms had activated their instant response plans and their engagement is continuing. An Cumashuana is calling for those who see or other illegal content online to report it to the platforms or to An Garda Síochána. This is important, but even more so important in next year. So, because once An Cumashuana